Hey, watch out, when. Don't let them break your heart, my girl. They mock you, Jay. Just because you are old and tired. What up? I'm Rebecca. This is my channel. This video is gonna end the way the Soprano series ends. If you know, you know. I had to pop this in because I forgot to record an ending. Rant beginning. You know, I used to think that guard your heart meant, hey, watch out, when. Don't let them break your heart, my girl. But actually, you know, the more you study, the more you learn. It means that you need to be careful what you allow to grow in your heart. You know, because there's also that verse that says, from the heart flows the matters of life. There's even the other one that says, from what the heart is full of, the mouth runneth over, right? So you need to be very careful what you allow to grow in your heart, whether that is bitterness, whether it is jealousy, contempt for somebody else. Because one thing that I've noticed in some of the older people in the Christian community, or people who've been doing this walk for a long time, is as life will have it, there's going to be disappointment that comes. There's going to be some prayers that just aren't answered, or maybe they weren't answered on your timeline. So you develop a bitterness, a disappointment, to an extent where you lose that fire that you had when you first started, when you were filled with the Holy Spirit, and you just wanted to do the most. And I found myself being in spaces where people will say, oh, we need to do something for the community. We need to, you know, give back in one way or another, because that is what we are taught to do. That's your assignment. That's your duty, right? As somebody who's here representing Christ, taking care of God's earth as his people, right? And then you come up with an idea that requires maybe a little extra effort, that requires a little extra time, and people, firstly, they mock you, Jay. They will laugh at your idea because it's too naive, it's ambitious. You're on fire now, excited, you know. And it's annoying, to be honest, because it's like, just because you are old and tired, you know, and not to be that person, but because you have lost your zeal. Now all you are able to do is make a sandwich, make soup, and then think that you have done something. That's unless you are giving it to actual homeless people, I don't think that going to a poor community, people who maybe live in shacks, and giving them soup is moving the needle. They're going to eat with or without you. I hate to break it to you. They were able to build an entire neighborhood out of nothing. I think they can make a meal. If you want to give soup, give it to a homeless person who sleeps under a bridge, who has no access to a pot, a stove, or anything like that. But besides the point, you would think that when you see somebody who's on fire, knowing that you yourself used to have that fire and you maybe have lost a little bit of it, because it's life, it happens, right? You get tired. But why would you not want to hitch your ride on that wagon? Why would you not want to say, you know what, let me see if I can step close to that fire. Maybe some fire will be reignited in me. Because nothing beats being on fire for God, bro. It's like going to a turn-up, to a concert. It feels amazing. It moves you differently. Like you become empowered in such a different way that when I lose my fire sometimes, absolutely I want to watch videos. And it's not easy, because part of a symptom of losing your fire is that even the desire for things of God wanes, right? But if you can just force yourself to get into a space, watch a video, be around somebody who's on fire, who is excited, it's contagious. I promise you that fire within you, it will be reignited. And that's why they say we are the light of the world, right? So your light is meant to create light for those who are around you. And I don't know why older Christians are so reluctant to step close to somebody who's on fire. Who knows, maybe you can get some of your fire back, and your fire could come back even stronger. But stop hating. Stop trying to quench or quench other people's fires. Allow somebody who's on fire to be on fire for as long as they are able to in that season, because you know what it's like too.